Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Mookie Betts now at 9 straight games with a home run, which is a new major league record. Been incredible to follow, and we'll see if he can make it to double digits in this one, partner.
Yeah, this is like a video game. I mean, just unconscious at the plate right now, and you wonder if he's going to get a pitch to hit. Who wants their name to go in the record books with this guy? But, you know, when you're doing something this special, I don't think it's a bad thing if this guy hits one off of you.
A video game? Wait, what? All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, John Means. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He wastes no time on this one. His second home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority is part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, so much for settling into this game, Bull. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. His 58th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Kojak.
He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Yandy Diaz now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. That one ripped. Mullins pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Yandy Diaz.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. O'Hearn drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts up now for the Tigers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Mullins moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it.
La pista está caliente, la mami tan rica. La calle se prende, mira que ardor. Adrenalina. Adrenalina. Adrenalina.
And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Kyle Hendricks. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Cedric Mullins
that's low, that's a
stands
ball.
in here, takes ball 1 low.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That's in there. 1 out, base is empty. Here's a high chopper. Not in time. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Westberg at first, 1 gone. On the ground, 2 ball. Ramirez to second. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Tigers 3 and the Orioles 0. Back here in Baltimore, here is J.D. Martinez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. He's 1 step closer to 100 homers this season. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. That one ripped right center field. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And Acuna retired.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
Now, Boog, I just love watching Ramirez play the game. He can swing it from both sides of the plate. He's elite with the bat, and he's honestly one of the least talked about superstars in the sport.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out and a runner at second. Bounced out to short. Holiday sends it across to first, and Ramirez is set down.
The center fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, Singy, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And he deals. Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
2 outs. Base hit, left center field. Here comes Rutschman around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first, Yandy Diaz. Up now for the Tigers. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Dean Kremer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground to short, Holiday. Throws across the diamond. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
and
off
now the DH, Jake
Orioles,
Berger.
The designated hitter, Jake Berger.
Hendricks back to work. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And takes low for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ramon Urias stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 2 down, nobody on.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is even 2-2. Outside.
Count is full.
The line of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Up the middle. Betts. They get the force, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Mookie
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. That's his third home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of
here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Say goodbye to that one. A towering shot to center. It's 9-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. In the air, right side of the infield. O'Hearn settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Adley Rutschman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add on. It's 10-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Kojak.
Now one out to right. Santander drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Base knock right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The center fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Judge rips that one. Mullins brings it in, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. The right-hander back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Fought off foul. In the air to left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jorge Mateo now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Out to short. Betts fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Shawty told me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her Shawty.
Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Holiday. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Popped up. Settles under this one. Brings it in. 2 away now. Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And here it comes. On a line, base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
JD Martinez stands in. This one high in the air to left center. And that's the third out. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Tigers 11 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jordan Westburg.
I wanna spread my wings and fly that freedom. So my girl pack the bags, man, we about to catch a cab. And we need, oh man, we could all use a little bit of freedom. Alarm going off, yeah, it's time to wake up. I miss a day of work, they say I gotta make up. Sitting at work and I'm really trying to stay up. I wanna walk out, but I'm trying to get my cake up. Thinking to myself, man, this can't be life. Looking at my check like this can't be right. Boss looking at me like you can't be mad. I say you trying to play me like I can't do math. Man, hop in my whip and it's falling apart. Baby mama tripping, it's hard when we talk. I feel like a whip if I don't follow my heart. I need a spaceship and dip and fly away with my thoughts.
Hendricks back to work. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one
Now
down.
batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball one low.
Ball.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one to first.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out. Number 2.
Typically that high
The batter,
fastball,
the
if it's
designated hitter.
close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Kojak.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail in this one 11-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Adley Rutschman. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Mateo makes the play, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. His 59th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 13-0.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Stepping in the long, and now this one's a rocket to right, way back there, gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cole Irvin.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And that one is lifted in the air, sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. And next up for the Tigers, Austin Riley. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. O'Hearn makes the catch, and that is that.
Put your hands up, hands up. You single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm coolin' like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again. No, not again. I ain't trying to stop the party, but we can't.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The wind to kick the pitch. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. Throws to first in time. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Mookie Betts.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Betts in his 11th season, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So a man aboard, and next to hit for Detroit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swung on, belted. Mullins moving back for it, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, his 2nd home run of the game. It's 16-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 17-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Dylan Tate comes on now.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
That one ripped, but foul. The Tigers up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
This to center field under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batter, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And up next for Detroit, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit for pop. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous.
Base hit.
The center fielder, number 99. Aaron
2 on with 1 out.
Judge.
And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. At the belt and fires. In the air, left field, down the line. Mateo right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Number 8.
So first and
Yandy
second with 2 outs. Yandy Diaz up now for the Tigers. Out there to center. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. And the pitch.
Basallo.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left side. Diaz moves under it, and there's 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. And the righty deals. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Mullins,
that's the ball.
The next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Yeah.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
That's a strike. That one lifted to left. Diaz on a dead sprint. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Oriole Perez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Baker, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 18-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles and a single, and he just needs the triple for his cycle. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's out to center field. Mullins under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to O'Hearn. And Guerrero is set down.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
2 outs, base is empty. And Martinez. On the ground to the left. Foul. And that's just foul. Two outs. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Tigers up big in this one here, the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone into the backcourt. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 19-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Oriole Park takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning stretch time. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Hendricks back to work. pop foul out of play off to the right. Righty to the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero hauls it in, and there's one away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Hooks it away for the out. And there's two away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Junior. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. On to O'Hearn. They get the out on Acuna.
Now back to the second baseman,
Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
the center fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And Judge spoils that one.
Pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I travel by car, town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. New arm out of the bullpen, Freddie Peralta.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. 1 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right
Up
now.
next, the
Just
Orioles.
disconnected from
first
head
baseman.
to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And that one lifted in the air, center field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off
0-2.
speed there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
The sidewalk talks from Houston to New York, writing words of Van Truck from LA to Newport, walking home from school to walking the ball courts, and here's every count.
We go to the 9th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Perez in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Foul ball. In the air out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Corrals it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
So up next,
Riley.
Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. And now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one hammered. Mullins moving back for it. Back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 21-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. The hard hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Brian Baker gets the call from the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Base is empty, one away. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And here is JD Martinez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Santander puts it away, and that is that. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Jorge Mateo. And the pitch.
Kojak.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.